Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne Moore. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can attract what you want, right? Like, how do you actually get what you want in life? So I'll dive into that in just a moment. Before I do so, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking this video. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, let's get into this. Now, just recently, I went to a festival where this question's actually come about. It was a beautiful spiritual wellbeing festival and it felt really good, really nice. It was just the right dose of what I needed. It was really grounding and just felt really good. And I was with a friend of mine who isn't fully spiritual, but she's definitely open to it. And she's a big traveler and she's wonderful. I love her so much. But she asked me, how do you attract what you want? Like, how do you do it? And being me that I know so much about all of this, I was like, right, how long have we got? Sit down. Like, I'm going to tell you everything I know. Da, da, da. And I could just see her when I started talking. It was this like, wow, this is too much. This is too, whoa, right? Like, it's really overwhelming when you don't know much about it. So I thought I would do this video today, put it into real simple terms for everybody. Like, how do you attract what you want, right? How do you attract in your life the things you are after? And to be honest, the quickest, the simplest answer I can give you right now is you need to move into alignment of what you want. Yeah, right now you're probably going, what, like what is that? Right? Like, what? So moving into alignment is being back into yourself and back into who you are at the core. And sort of, if we think about chakras, right, like everything here really in line of what you want and who you are, and tapping into that and that intuition and that soul-led life. It's really getting back into alignment. In order to do that, you have to, well, there's two things really. You have to release what was. You have to release the past. You have to release attachments. You have to release the needs, the wants that you've had before, the baggage that you've held, the things you've held yourself in a box for, right? All those comfort zone stuff. We've got to release all that to allow ourselves to move into alignment, to go forward and attract what we want in our lives. So when I talk about attracting things into your life, the simplest way as well, it comes twofold for me. One is releasing what was, and two is being what is and will be. And this is about, take a breath before I talk about this. This is about feeling deeply and feeling who it is I want to be, and who and what do I want to attract into my life, and what do I want that to be, and moving into that person that would have that in their life. So let's give you an example. I think it's probably easier. I think, okay, this one is what actually we're talking about. So let me use this example. Okay, so she wanted a life partner, right? Like, she wants someone to spend her life with, not just a boyfriend. She wants someone deeper. She wants a husband, not necessarily to get married at that point, but just to have somebody that she can share the day-to-day life with, someone deep, meaningful for her. So I suggested to her that she moves into who would you be if you were dating that person you want? Like, who would you be? Would you be this person now? Or do you think you'd be different somehow? How would you feel being that person? Like, what would you do differently? And I said to her, like, why don't you go to some dates? Why don't you date yourself? Take yourself to the park, go out, go and do things that you would want to do and you will do when you're with that person, when they're in your life, right? So that's just one example. I am absolutely not a love coach by any stretch of the imagination, or a relationship coach, but that's just an idea. Another thing is, beautiful one, right? If you want, say you are an administrator, I'm going to use administrator, but you really want to be a manager, you really want a management role. Like, who do you need to become to be that, like, to attract that in? You know, you need to be someone that shows leadership, that can help people more than just an administrator does, more things like coaching somebody forward. You know, you've got to become that. So learn, move into that space, move into that leadership, take ownership on a project, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I'm talking about. Another one that's just coming to my mind really quick, and I really want to say this, is we have to also allow space in our life for these things to come in. So often I think we attract stuff and it's kind of always out in the peripheral vision, like it's here, but we're not able to have it in because something's already there blocking it, whether it's someone we're still holding on to from the past, like an old boyfriend, an old girlfriend, an old job, old way of thinking, the house we used to live in, old patterns, doubt, regrets. Regrets can be a big one that we hold on to. And by doing that, we're not allowing all of this to attract and flow in. Right. I hope that was clear. I hope that's really answered some of your question and sort of helped you out a little bit. But I would definitely start, if this is you and you want to do this and you want to track stuff in, start with letting go of what was. Start with letting go of the past. Start cutting the cords. Cutting the freaking cords. Now, I love cutting the cords. I talk about this a lot because it's so effective. It's been one of those things that has really allowed me to transform my life, by cutting the cords. And it never occurred to me to do it before. You know, I've had old boyfriends, I've moved different houses, I've moved different jobs, and I've kind of been like, all right, thanks, you know, that's over, that's done, move on to the next, not knowing that I should really let go of that, cut the cords, release it all so that I can be free to attract new and be fully present in my new future life. So if you're interested in cutting the cords, releasing what was so you can attract what you want, I have a video just for this. It's a really good video. It's not very long and it's very easy to follow. I'll put the link down below in the description box. It's completely for free, but if you go and grab it, you'll get the link to the video. Which I have on here privately, so not everyone can get it, but it's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic and it really is effective. Within the 15 minutes you will feel the effects should you do it fully and immerse yourself in it. Give yourself the self-love today and go and do that and release what was so you can move and attract what you want and what is. Yes, thank you so much again for subscribing to my channel and liking this video. The link will be in the description box below. Until next time, thank you so much again and take care.